Hi, it's Leanne from Nurture Weight Loss and Wellness. I wanted to put together a couple of exercises for postnatal, just so that after about that 6 to 12 week mark where you've had your GP checkup and you're ready to start doing a little bit more core and strength work to stabilise your hips and your pelvis and just start feeling like you're getting back into it, there's a few things you need to be mindful of. So one of the things is no deep and wide squats, lunges, that kind of thing, no heavy lifting, and I'd suggest no sit-ups, probably stay away from the planks. Anything that we do it elevated on the wall. Push-ups can be on the wall, or we change and modify the way we do things. So I'm going to put a couple of things together to show you. I've picked 6 exercises, all for the benefit of strengthening and upper body, lower body, and working on your core. So I'll show you to start with. Legs are together. You might choose 10 or 12 reps of each exercise. Just to repeat a couple of times. We'll see how we go. I'm going to show you how to do your squats to start with. Legs are together. There's a couple of ways. I've got a chair here. So one of the easiest ways, get the legs together. I want you to sit down and stand up. Alright, so you're supporting the weight. You can do it without the chair if you wish. But we've got our legs not too wide. You can go a little wider if you like, but the fact you have to sit down and stand up, it allows you to work your core and your tummy. All right, so that's how you're doing your sit-ups, your squats. All right, so push-ups. What I'd suggest is pick a wall to start with, or the kitchen bench, something like that. I'll turn this around a little bit so you can see. So I've picked just this here, but that's about the right height for the kitchen bench. Toes are together, feet are together, and you're just coming in a little bit and out. Probably the gentlest way to start working the core and working your back and tummy, because remember, they've been stretched, they don't have a lot of support, they don't support your back anymore. So you have to start working on that. Get those muscles working, and no amount of sit-ups is going to pull your tummy in, and all the muscles around your back and your side and your obliques. All the muscles under the sit-up muscles. Alright, that's our push-ups. I'm going to take you to the floor. I'm going to show you how to do a couple of things on the ground. Alright, so I'll show you the push-ups on the ground. What it means is the knees are under the hips, so you're not taking as much weight. Your baby can lie there and you can give them a bit of a hug or a kiss as you're coming down. They think it's hilarious. So it's a good way to have a bit of tummy time. Alright, I'm also going to show you. We're going to start with just one leg out. What happens is you slide in, you slide out. Now you may not be ready for taking one hand off the ground, just use a leg. Just slide out. So you've got a 3-point on the ground. You can swap over. So you can try a little bit of core work in that regard. That's it. You can try lifting one arm. Got the opposite today. I can't remember anything that's not opposite. There we go. One arm. If you feel comfortable with that, keep one toe on the ground, lift. Alright, again we can try sliding that in and sliding that all the way out. So you might try 5 on each side. So that's quite a challenge. Even after the 2-month mark you'll find that a challenge. So that's not easy to do even for most people that aren't postnatal pregnant. Alright. Okay, one of the things I will get you to do to work on your abdominal bracing, we want you to draw your belly button up to the spine. So at this point, all I'm doing is pulling it in like a corset and relaxing. I'm not rounding my back. You can do a cat stretch if you like, especially if you've been a bit tight from sitting feeding. So stretching your cat stretches. Beautiful. Now while you're in this position, draw that belly button up to the spine and you'll feel everything pull in. That's abdominal bracing, and that you can do well before even the 6-week mark. Right, have a little bit of a stretch. Alright, now you can safely do the Russian twist that I always do. It's one of my favourites even for new mums. So it's up to you how much tension you put on your tummy. So you can lean that back, but at this stage I'd suggest not. Just sit up. Just start using those muscles again, getting them talking to each other. You know, you've got enough on your plate. You don't need to run marathons at this stage. Alright, you just need to be happy. Okay, hip lifts, always a good one. postnatal or not postnatal. Again, one of my favorites. So you're doing hip lifts, working the butt, the core, and using the tummy and back. Again, a good one for the baby to be on your chest. They always love this as well. Okay, we're not putting any extra pressure on the pelvic floor, which obviously that's what we're trying to avoid with most exercises that we're doing at this stage. That's it, and relax. Okay, now the other thing is if you're going to get up, don't jackknife the tummy muscles. They've already been stretched and separated. We need to roll, and that's how we get up. So that's a quick postnatal exercise. I'll put together another mat one for you, which is very helpful as well. Have a good day.